It is Monday and it is the 4th of July. It's a holiday here in the US and it is the first day of race week. And I am super pumped. I love the week leading into a race. The preparation, the packing, the travel, all of that. I love all of that. And it all leads up to that day which my coaches call Celebration Day. You've done all of this work. You've put all of this effort in. And now it is time to celebrate. So I love race week. And one of my favorite creators on YouTube, Lionel Sanders and Talbot Cox, I love Lionel's channel. I love the videos Talbot puts together. Race week is one of my favorite series they do. Every day of race week when Lionel's racing, I'm checking to see if there's a new video. Just the behind the scenes, they're just somewhat raw. I love that. So they say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. So this is my attempt to make a race week video. Love what those guys do, and they'll probably never watch this video, but Talbot, Lionel, love what you guys are doing. I truly appreciate all of the inspiration, motivation, behind the scenes that you guys share. So this is my attempt at that. This morning I am down in Newport Beach at the Newport Dunes going to get a last open water swim in. When I swam here last week I had a little bit of chafing. I actually wore my new tri-suit from Synergy under the wetsuit and just want to make some adjustments, test that out one more time. I'm meeting a couple of the folks that I am headed to Oregon with. It's their first 70.3, so we are going to get in and probably get a couple thousand yards in, swim for about an hour. And it's actually really crowded here today. I didn't even think about that because it is a holiday weekend. Usually we get here around 6 a.m. and there's nobody here and it's just us swimming. But there's actually a line of cars trying to get into the parking lot so that they can claim their beach spot for the weekend. So the beach was closed today until 8 o'clock for 4th of July events, so we are finding a parking lot off-site to see if we can get in the water.
I'm still alive.
So a gentleman in the parking lot just told me when I asked, can we swim here? He said, well, you can, but it's not the cleanest of waters.
Chili. Feels really good.
Well, that was an adventure. Water was very warm. My wetsuit is all cleaned up. It is hanging up and drying so that I can pack it up, cleaning up the bike because I probably won't be riding it on the road until I get to Oregon. I'll do a quick little test ride, shakeout ride the day before the race before I turn the bike in. Also, oiling the chain, just making sure everything's dialed in and charging my shifting batteries. The other day on the way back on my ride, it started to tell me low battery warning. So I was hoping I would get back without getting stuck in a gear. Made it all the way back, charging those batteries now. And now I'm gonna work on my stand to mount the bikes in the back of the van. But first, I have to give a shout out to someone on Instagram. Her name is Laura. At least that's what she goes by on Instagram. And she sent me an amazing drawing. She is an amazing artist, but also a really, really great runner. So this, I had mentioned Tigger not that long ago, being called Tigger in one of my videos. She actually drew this and sent it to me. I'm going to be hanging it in the garage. She also sent me some keychains for my girls. Thank you so much. I mean, that means the world to me. When you guys reach out and tell me your stories or tell me how my videos have affected you. And then this just above and beyond, taking the time to create something and actually signing it and sending it to me. That's just, this is amazing. This is gonna get hung up in the gym. All right, well, I think I've got the bike situation figured out. Got one facing backwards, two facing forward, able to keep the third seat in. So now 3 people can ride in the van and there's plenty of room to pack a bunch of gear.
Everything's showing whoopie pies now.
What are we making?
Whoopie pies, I hope.
Whoopie pies. I said just make these two. Whoopie pies.
Well, my house is full of a bunch of little girls and they are swimming and they are cooking, and one of them is a professional taste tester. What are you doing in here all dressed up?
Because they're baking stuff and I'm waiting and I'm going to be the taste tester. They said to look like a professional taste tester.
Well, you look very beautiful. Well, I think I'm pretty much done for the day. It is 2 o'clock. I'm gonna hang out with the girls for the rest of the day. I think I'm gonna do a little grilling, hop in the pool, but I accomplished everything I wanted to get done. I got the swim in, even though it was kind of a pain. The wetsuit is drying. The bike is tuned up for the most part. Got all of the components, the firmware updated, got them figured out how I'm going to mount them in the car. That was kind of stressing me out. Can I get 3 bikes in there? Will all of that work? And that is done. Now I'm going to start focusing on my checklist. I love checklists. I love starting to get my stuff together, laying it out. What do I need for the swim? What do I need for the bike? What do I need for the run? Mentally just going through everything. Over the next couple of days, I will buy my food that I need, things like that. I just like not being in a rush. I don't want to be stressed. Just enjoy the process, get it all done nice and slow. But I hope you guys are doing well, because I am going into this race extremely confident. One, my fitness, I think, is better than it has been since starting back at Ironman couple years ago. And mentally, I think I am stronger and just in a really great place at this point. I am super pumped for the race. No concerns whatsoever. There are spots available for the Ironman World Championships in Utah, and my goal is to get one of those spots. Well, I hope you like this one. Thank you guys for all of the comments and the thumbs up and the messages, all of that. Again, Laura, thank you so much for the picture you sent me. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll see you guys in a couple days.
No, you're still in the folder.
What'd you think?
I thought it was way too sweet. So I put it at a 9 and a 10. And also because you can barely taste the thing.
Ouch!